Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's beginning to be that time of year where we're in the holiday season. So what better thing to do than start off with some delicious desserts that I love to bake during this time of year. I'm going to be making a pumpkin roll for you guys today. It's so good. You've got all those spices and that cream cheese frosting. You're gonna love it. Let's get to those ingredients. Pumpkin puree, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, vanilla extract, plain salt, baking powder, baking soda, cream cheese, butter, granulated and powdered sugar, all-purpose flour, and 3 large eggs. Now sift into a bowl 3/4 cup of flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of allspice, a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Mix together, then set aside. In a separate bowl, add 3 large eggs, then add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 cup of granulated sugar. Mix together well, then add 2/3 cups of your pumpkin puree. Mix together. Then you will be adding your dry mixture into your wet, then fold just until combined. Next, grab your pan with some parchment paper, coat with some non-stick spray, then transfer your batter onto your prepared sheet using a spatula. Go ahead and smooth it out until it's even. Okay, so now that we've got everything laid out in our pan, you want to have it as pretty even as you can. I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the oven. I've had my oven preheating at 375. I'm going to recommend between 13 to 15 minutes. Check it around 13 with the toothpick. Just make sure it's cooked all the way through. If not, leave it in for the extra 2 minutes. All right, so while we've got that cake baking in the oven, I'm going to show you guys how to make this delicious cream cheese frosting. So good. Go ahead and add in 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese, 6 tablespoons of room temperature butter, mix together well. Then you will be adding in 1 cup of powdered sugar and also 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix until fluffy, smooth, and light in color. Go ahead and grab 1/4 cup of powdered sugar and lightly dust your towel. Okay, so now that I've got my towel all dusted and covered with the powdered sugar, I'm going to carefully flip this onto our towel. That way we're going to roll it up. Just going to make sure you get it on there real good. And just peel it back. Hopefully it'll stay together. This is why you don't want to let it cool for too long. You want to get it off right away, otherwise it'll stick. Okay, now I'm going to tightly roll it into a nice firm roll. Okay, so this is perfect. It's rolled up nice and tight. These towels are important. You want to use like a dishcloth towel, not a towel that's going to have a lot of cotton, so there'll be lint, because otherwise it's going to stick to it. So we're going to let it sit here and cool about 5-10 minutes. Then I'm going to frost it. We're going to throw it in the fridge for about an hour, and then we're going to slice this up, and you know what that means. Taste time. So excited about this. Now we are going to very carefully unroll our towel with our cake. Now grab that delicious frosting, use a spatula and coat that cake. Okay, so that looks good. So we're gonna just roll this guy right back up again, nice and tight. Make sure, get it real good. And then we're gonna put it in the fridge for about an hour to cool. You wanna make sure that you pull the towel down. If a little bit comes off, it's okay. It's not gonna be bad. And then what I recommend is wrapping it in some saran wrap while you let it sit in the fridge. All right, we're gonna throw this in the fridge for about 1 hour. All right, so it's been a little over an hour now. I'm gonna unroll this and we're gonna slice it up. So excited. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get a nice platter, I'm gonna put it on it, and then we're gonna cover it in some more powdered sugar. You're gonna wanna cut the ends off of this before you serve it, just because the ends get a little, they're not as pretty. So we're gonna cut those ends off, and then we're gonna serve it up. All right, so we've got those ends cut off already. Now I'm gonna slice me up a piece. I'm so excited. Can't wait to try this. I love pumpkin rolls. I love all that cream cheese. All right. So excited. So good. I love the cream cheese frosting. This frosting, you guys are gonna love it. It's so good, it's so creamy, it's light, it's fluffy, it's awesome. Don't forget to check out in the descriptions. It'll have all the ingredients so you can learn how to make this. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, head over to Facebook and Instagram. Check out the Jen and Gina show. Tag us in it, take pictures, make this recipe. Leave us your comments, tell us what you think, and please don't forget to check out my next video. See you soon. Okay guys, so if you enjoyed this recipe and you want to keep cooking, go ahead and click the button right here with Jen. If you want to start drinking, go see my girl Gina and click the button here. If you haven't yet already subscribed, that's okay, just click the button right here. See you guys soon.